What up, Brian?
Hey Wes, how's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Yeah.
Chill for a couple of minutes, see if anybody else shows up. Thinking about putting in a little order to the Berkey Creamery, getting that Penn State goodie shipped to California. 5
like
half
it.
gallons ought to do. Nothing like some quarantine ice cream.
That sounds amazing.
You've been banished to the basement, Shay.
Oh, always.
Yeah, that's where it's his primary residence.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing here? How does this work? Oh my god. Oh, cool. I'm using enhanced encryption.
So
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna.
You guys able to use the clients again?
No.
Wait, so that what's
The
that?
Zoom client?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, the web browser, because it's great. He says
Oh, is that why I
sarcastically.
can't do the tiled view?
Yes. We're not allowed to have the desktop client version. Uncle Jack has banned it.
I have an Uncle Jack. He's like the Marlboro man. Oh, cool. Hey, I wrote the state.
Oh, is it working?
It's just the one to install pip and requests OAuth lib. Let me
I mean,
get
I
that in
figured it
there.
wouldn't be too hard.
No, I mean it's like 3 lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here.
And we're finally working on the that proxy minion hotness for Workspace ONE.
Oh, neat.
So messing
Yeah.
with Vagrant to get some boxes set up to actually like test it on.
So you're using that for just checking conditions for like adding to groups or profiles, or because you can't really. Are you like removing and installing profiles with that?
Yeah, that's going to be the first step
Okay.
is installing or making sure profiles are installed. And
Yeah,
then I mean we're going to use the bare metal
There you
MDM
go.
API. We're not even going to bother to use the whole like AirWatch profile install.
Well, then it'll work for other choices.
Yeah, I mean the tricky part is like you can't with the bare metal API from Workspace ONE, you can't get any return data because it just goes into the Workspace ONE like dark hole. But Yeah, but you can definitely like send the commands if you want to like install something. But if you want to like list it back, you have to rely on uh, whatever's in the AirWatch database.
Yeah, I imagine too, like the other thing we could do is probably make like an OS query pillar.
Oh yeah, I was definitely thinking about doing that for sure.
And that would be kind of like how we,
Oh, we could do a live query through Fleet. Oh, that would be sexy.
I was with you until I thought about how performant Fleet's been lately.
Yeah.
Well, we can probably, hey, Go now, so you can work on that and fix her up, get her going real
Yeah,
nice.
I get right on that. Is that what it's in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Shay's like thinking about it. He's just like,
Yeah.
actually, that sounds like fun.
No. The thing, yeah, I have a little side project that I want to do, and then, all of the other projects that I've been neglecting. So it's going to be hard to want to pick up another one.
Yeah. No, I feel yeah.
Especially a big one
There's,
that's already in prod for a lot of people. It's hard to sideload changes.
but yeah, it's cool. We've at least got it figured out so that I've got Vagrant setting up a master and a minion, and then running the proxy minion on that minion. So I haven't like kind of opened the floodgate, to actually allow the AirWatch commands to go to actually hit the API, but the Salt Master is able to like query the proxy minion, and um, I just have dummy values. But you can look at the grains and stuff; they're fake, but
So does
we're
that
getting there.
require going to a master to do
I
that?
think what at this stage, yes. I think at some point in the future, once we get it actually working, then I think we'll look more at like, what does that look like? Does the I imagine what we can do is on the minion, on the proxy minion. Well, so the minion is a VM running Ubuntu that has Salt on it. It's joined to the master, and then you run the proxy minion on that, and you can run as many as you have resources for. And you need to. Need to have like one proxy minion per device that you're managing. And so I imagine that we'll do either use the Salt schedule module to schedule the minions to come up and do things, or we'll use cron or something else. And then the master won't really have to do anything.
So you need one proxy minion per client node or per like
Yes.
integration? Oh wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you like, in theory, yes. Well, you need one proxy minion process.
Right.
So you can have multiple processes per node.
Yeah.
But
Well, we're off Mac OS. Like this is a Ubuntu VM,
yeah.
so there should be no problem with just async firing up like
Oh
a
yeah.
ton of threads, and especially considering that, again, it's going to take working towards that target of managing state for Mac clients, but I don't see profiles changing real often, so I don't think it's going to be like just hogging it down, all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But we'll probably need to get a Mac Pro sent to my house.
To run that proxy minion on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? But no, I mean, I don't think you actually need you don't need a master in this scenario, because you can have because you can have a normal minion running and a proxy minion process running on the same box.
Right.
So the normal minion can pull the proxy minion configs from like a tarball if you wanted to do like masterless.
Right. I mean, that was the thing. Like, I was like, at first, we were very much flailing around like morons because we've never really done regular salt, like master minion setup. We've always done masterless. But it is really cool to not have to like wait for the tarball sync to happen on the minion. Like, just have the master push it.
Yeah.
So if you tried to do it masterless, though, you'd be putting API creds on disk, right?
I mean, you're going to have to either way. Yeah.
But not on the client.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it won't. I mean, these will all be on servers, right? They're not actually going to any
right. But if you try to do this masterless, those secrets will be on the server.
Well, I think ultimately it'll probably live in AWS somewhere, and we'll use Vault for all the secrets. And
yeah. Yeah, because I mean, we can use whatever method to spin up the proxy minions, and then that can have like the GPG keys on it if we wanted to pull the secrets. But yeah, I mean, there's 1,000 different ways to do secrets with Salt. So many pillars, so many.
Yeah, it's tougher to do with masterless though.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll probably use a master just because the team that's going to manage all of these proxy minions, they'll have a salt master. So, and whatever method they use for pillars, which is nice that they're getting off of Puppet and moving over to Salt. It all just works and lives in harmony.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll be able to help us set up a like redundant master situation too.
Yeah. For sure.
As previously mentioned, we were just flailing around.
It was so good. It's like, wait, how does a master work? Salt util dash sync all. Well, why didn't that sync anything? Why aren't they there? It was very amusing.
When we had talked to, there was another team here that used Salt for something, and they had a master set up. But the process they used to manage keys kind of like a nightmare because they had multiple masters trying to do the same keys across all the masters so that you could have a machine check into any or device check into anything.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that implementation, but just them talking to us in our initial phase was enough to say, maybe masterless is the easier path, but the response time of a master would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, you
also have that Salt asterisk oops factor.
Oh, yeah. Which I realized that you can actually you can limit like execution modules that way. Like you can set up a block list of like execution modules that you don't want the master to be able to run. It's pretty interesting. I didn't even realize that existed until recently. But so many minion configurations. But I don't know, Brian, have you given Big Sur a whirl yet?
Have it downloaded. I haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, I know you guys have been trying to build on it, right?
I mean, Salt's working. 3001.1 will runs on it because it has the latest. It has a fix for Big Sur and then has the latest Pi Objective C. to that supports it as well.
The 6 release.
Yeah, 6.2.2. But I'm trying to get my hands on a DTK,
There you are.
and that has proven difficult. I need to actually talk with the iOS team today and see if I can't get one ordered. Because all the folks at all the folks at Square that have them use their personal developer accounts, and they signed up for one right away. So Apple was just like approve, 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 and then handed them out like cookies. And now it can't even get a response.
Yeah.
So, because I would like to, I think we might have some trouble until we can get Salt running on Python 3.8 on macOS. If we can get that, then I'm assuming we can go directly to 3.10 or whatever that'll support Apple Silicon.
Silicon.
Apple Silicon. But in the meantime, yay tests. But I don't know. Anybody got anything they want to chat about?
Just proxy minions.
Proxy, proxy, proxy.
Proxy
minion.
If the last time we had a meeting, Shane was trying to work with somebody to just discover their Apple developer account in that state. Did they ever get an enterprise account and get that squared away?
Not sure.
Some guy that doesn't work here.
Probably have to ping Twang Boy on Slack.
I'll just pick him up and be like, Wes is really pissed that you haven't figured out the Apple.
I mean, I'm okay. I opened I made all the changes in Crypt to sign and notarize everything. I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably look at that and then just tweak the macOS build script a little bit to run that goodies.
So how many releases does Salt do a year? What's the cadence? Every 3 months?
I don't know. I mean, it's been more frequently recently. I think it looks like there's at least a dot release every 6 weeks they're trying to do.
Oh, this would be a problem in November then, because your developer ID installer signing the package expires in December. So you're going to potentially have a release out there that'll expire before the next one.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't know if they're going to go through and rebuild all the old ones and re-sign them too. But...
I wouldn't.
Otherwise, you'll have downloads that don't work unless you bypass that.
Yeah, which I mean, I don't know if anybody. I mean, installing it through Monkey or whatever it doesn't need to be signed or notarized or anything like that. So.
What it does is you're putting it into a distribution style package for MDM deployment.
Oh, well, yeah.
Then it needs.
Yeah, that's why we just use install applications. And I hate that is literally the same name as the MDM protocol. But
right.
Have you looked at that?
Well, now it's install enterprise applications. Isn't that the MDM one?
Yeah. No, this is the both. Confusion.
Yeah, there's install application and install enterprise application.
And then there's install applications, which is the wrapper that Eric Gomez wrote to just install one thing, and then you can have that thing install the other things if you need.
And then there's cloudy with a chance of install application, also known as VPP.
Isn't that like done? I thought that was
VPP? No,
yeah. I thought I saw something with like Mac, or I guess it was just down for a very long time recently.
oh, really?
Like days. Yeah.
I used it recently for, Keynote, stuff like that.
All right, Wes, I'm calling it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, not too much going on. Apparently, no one from Salt decided to show up. So,
Did you piss them off?
oh, I have no idea. No, I mean, hell, I've been fucking working on a lot of shit recently. I actually need to finish up the tests for that service.enabled stuff. That PR that's open. But,
Yeah, we're still working through our MDM migration, so we're hitting kind of stride in that. So once that's done, then we'll have more time to work on some tools. So.
nice. Yeah, how's that? What's your plan there?
We have a package that'll unroll and then re-enroll, and then does the user reassignment. So basically just using a provisioning profile or enrollment profile and then reassigning the user.
Oh, interesting.
But
wait, so how are you enrolling in Workspace ONE?
Using enrollment profile that you can download from the console.
Are you not? I mean, are you going to prompt them to like approve it,
Yeah,
or are you running like
yeah.
1013 or something?
No, it gives them UMAT will prompt them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, that's what's nice about it. Luckily, like that workflow like kind of exists if you want to do it. And I mean, are you gonna do the? I mean, most of them should be in DEP, right?
Yep. Well, I don't think we have any. I mean, anything not in DEP now is going to be retired, right? It's probably somebody who just hasn't bothered replacing your machine.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So not too bad.
Sweet.
We just got CrowdStrike, so that's new for us. So I didn't have the issue where it prevented Salt install. So maybe that's a.
It does it when you're trying to install the package manually.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I installed 3001.
Really?
Didn't hang up on me. So maybe it's just your security guys are like, don't let Wes do anything.
Well, no, they were trying to. The funny part was, I had a VM that had like some bogus name on it, like just some bogus username. I didn't make it Wes, and then they hit me up and they're like, "Hey, there's this like CrowdStrike stopping somebody from installing Salt on like a VM that isn't like registered or anything like that. Do you know what's going on?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that's me." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Yeah, can you please make it not do that anymore?" That'd be great.
What I'm hearing is as long as you name your VM Wes, security won't bother you.
Oh yeah, no, that's 100% true. I mean, I probably have like 30 machines in fleet at the moment. I mean, I have like 5 sitting on my desk right now. So good to have a stack of computers again. I only had like one extra one. Had to go into the office and grab all the other ones.
How many devices do you guys have in fleet?
Total?
Yeah.
Including everything, I don't know, maybe like 10,000.
And what kind of?
That's Linux servers and
yeah,
Macs and Windows and yeah, that's all of it.
It seems to be kind of a CPU hog, and it's like trying to hit that balance of containers for your deployment and stuff is kind of a interesting challenge.
Yeah, the security team handles the running of that service, and it's on GKE. So,
Okay.
I mean, just auto scaling with the cubes is pretty easy. So,
Yeah.
feed it to more resources, Captain. But what about you, Tommy? Anything before we shut her down early?
Thumbs up.
Wait, did I actually? Wait, I'm looking at the chat. I don't see anything.
He threw up the thumbs up emoji or whatever. I think he's good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool. All right. See you guys.
All right, sounds
See ya.
good.
Good luck with the proxy minions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, later.
See you in the pub.